Have you ever stopped to ask yourself a truly terrifying question? What if your biggest asset, that steady, reliable salary you work so hard for, is actually your biggest liability? What if the very thing you believe provides security is, in fact, a carefully disguised trap? It sounds crazy, I know. We are taught from a young age to go to a good school, get good grades, and find a safe, secure job with a high salary. Your parents told you this. Your teachers told you this. Society screams this message from the rooftops. But this path, the one followed by millions, is a well-worn road that often leads not to wealth, but to a lifetime of financial struggle, stress, and servitude. It's a comfortable prison, but a prison nonetheless. This prison is what I call the salary trap, and its bars are made of gold. They are the golden handcuffs that keep you chained to a desk, a boss and a system designed to make someone else rich. You get a raise, so you buy a bigger house. You get a promotion, so you finance a nicer car. Your income goes up, but your expenses rise right alongside it, sometimes even faster. You feel richer, but you aren't. You're just a more decorated participant in the rat race. Every dollar you earn is already spoken for before it even hits your bank account. Mortgage, car payments, student loans, credit card debt, taxes. You are working for everyone but yourself. Think about it this way. Most people cling to their salary like a life raft in a stormy sea. They believe it is the ultimate source of security. My poor dad, a highly educated man and the head of the Hawaiian school system, believed this with all his heart. He valued job security above all else. But true security is not found in a single source of income, especially one controlled by someone else. A job is a temporary solution to a long-term problem. Your boss can decide you're too expensive. The company can downsize. A new technology, like artificial intelligence, can make your entire profession obsolete overnight. Where is the security in that? It's a fragile foundation to build your life upon. The emotional toll of this dependency is immense, and I'm sure you've felt it. It's that Sunday evening dread, the pit in your stomach as you think about the week ahead. It's the frustration of having to ask permission to take a vacation or see your child's school play. It's the quiet desperation of knowing that your financial destiny is in the hands of people who will always prioritize the company's bottom line over your family's well-being. You trade your most valuable asset, your time, for a paycheck that barely covers your rising expenses. You are constantly running, but you never seem to get ahead, always feeling like you're just one step behind. Let's look at the numbers, because numbers don't lie. Say you earn a good middle-class salary of $80,000 a year. After taxes, you might take home around $60,000. That's $5,000 a month. A $2,000 mortgage payment. A $500 car payment. $300 for insurance. $800 for groceries. $400 for utilities. Another $500 for student loans or credit card debt. Suddenly, that $5,000 is down to just $500. Childcare, healthcare, clothing, the occasional dinner out. At the end of the month, how much is really left? For most, it's next to nothing. This isn't a plan for wealth, it's a recipe for survival. This is the reality for millions. A single unexpected event, medical emergency, major car repair, a sudden layoff, can send them spiraling into debt. The security of a salary is a myth. It creates a false sense of stability while making you incredibly vulnerable. True security comes from control. It comes from building and owning systems that generate income for you, independent of your direct labor. For decades, this has been the go-to advice from financial gurus. Save your way to wealth, they say. I'm here to tell you that in today's economy, that is some of the worst advice you can possibly follow. Savers are losers. It's a harsh statement, but it's the truth. Why? Because the very nature of money has changed. The rules of the game have been rewritten, but most people are still playing by the old rulebook. Let me ask you a question. Why do you think the government and the banks want you to save your money? Is it because they care about your financial future? You know, I was once at a conference, and a banker told me, "We love savers. They give us their money for a measly 1% interest, and then we lend it out at 6% on a mortgage, 10% on a business loan, and 22% on a credit card. They get rich using your money, while you get next to nothing." Your savings, sitting in a bank account, are not an asset for you. They are an asset for the bank. The biggest enemy of the saver is a hidden tax called inflation. The government prints money, trillions and trillions of dollars. When they print more money, the value of each dollar you hold goes down. In 2025, the price of everything, gas, groceries, housing, is climbing higher and higher. If your savings account is earning 1% interest, but inflation is running at 5%, you are losing 4% of your money's value every single year, guaranteed. You are running on a financial treadmill. You think you're moving forward, but you're actually going backward. This is why saving alone will never make you rich. It's a defensive move in a game that requires offense. If you save $10,000 a year, it will take you 100 years to become a millionaire. And by then, what will that million even be worth? It might buy you a nice dinner. The system is rigged against the saver. It rewards debtors and investors. The rich don't save money. They move money into cash-flowing, appreciating assets. Clinging to cash in a savings account is like holding an ice cube on a hot day. It's only a matter of time before it melts away to nothing. There's another reason relying on a salary is, honestly, a fool's game, and it's one of the biggest wealth transfers in history: taxes. The tax system is not designed to be fair. It's designed to penalize certain types of income and reward others. And guess which type gets hit the hardest? Earned income. The money you get from your job. The W-2 employee is the government's cash cow. You are taxed before you even see your money. The government takes its cut first. It's the highest taxed income there is, and it's what the middle class depends on almost exclusively. Think about the three main types of income. Earned, portfolio, passive. Portfolio income is profit from selling an asset, often taxed at lower capital gains rates. Passive income, the income of the rich, is cash flow from assets like rental real estate or a business you own, but don't actively run. This income receives the best tax treatment of all, through depreciation and other paper losses, legally paying little to no tax. The answer is not to get another degree or a new certification to climb the corporate ladder. That just reinforces the trap. The single most important investment you can make is not in stocks, not in real estate, and not in gold. The most important investment you can make is in your financial education. You must learn the language of money. You have to understand the difference between an asset and a liability. This is the fundamental lesson my rich dad taught me that my poor dad never understood. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. It's that simple. The middle class fills their lives with liabilities they think are assets. Their house, which they are paying a mortgage on, it's a liability. Their car, with its monthly payment and insurance costs, it's a liability. The rich, on the other hand, spend their lives acquiring assets. They buy rental properties that generate monthly cash flow. They build businesses that operate without them. They invest in other assets that produce income. Your financial education doesn't come from a traditional school. Our schools are designed to produce good employees, not savvy investors or entrepreneurs. They teach you how to work for money. They never teach you how to have money work for you. You have to seek this knowledge out for yourself. Read books, attend seminars, listen to podcasts, find a mentor, and learn from them. Start small. Your first investment might be a book on real estate. Your next might be a weekend course on starting a business. This knowledge is the key that will unlock the golden handcuffs. Start by analyzing your own life. Get a piece of paper and draw 2 columns. Assets, liabilities. List everything you own and honestly categorize it. Where is your money going? Is it flowing into things that will make you more money, or is it flowing out to make someone else rich? This simple exercise will be a wake-up call for many. Once you have begun your financial education, it's time to take action. Knowledge without action is useless. You need to start building your own financial art, one plank at a time, to weather the economic storms. Start acquiring assets, even while you still have your job. Use your salary not for consumption, but as seed capital to buy or create assets. Your goal is to build enough income from your asset column to cover all of your monthly expenses. The moment your passive income exceeds your expenses, you are financially free. You no longer need your job. So, what kind of assets should you look for? business, real estate, paper assets, stocks and bonds, commodities, gold and oil. I personally started with real estate. You can use the bank's money, debt, to control a large asset, and your tenant pays off your mortgage for you. Plus, the tax benefits are phenomenal. Another powerful asset is a business, side hustle, franchise, or online store. The key is a system that generates income without your constant presence. Don't buy yourself another job. Build a business that works for you. This process does not happen overnight. It requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to learn from your mistakes. Everyone does. Beat. We are living in turbulent times. The world is changing faster than ever before. Technology is accelerating, global economies are shifting, the very definition of work is being questioned. The idea of a safe, secure, lifelong job is an antique. The stability the middle class once relied on is evaporating. The gap between the rich and everyone else is widening at an alarming rate. Those dependent on a salary are in the most precarious position of all. They are standing on financial quicksand. If you found the ideas in this discussion valuable, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Next video, the power of compounding, how the rich create astronomical wealth. It is the eighth wonder of the world, and you need to understand it. The rules of money have changed, and those who don't adapt will be left behind. The systems that supported the middle class in the 20th century are cracking under the pressure of 21st century realities. Pensions are disappearing. Social security is underfunded. Cost of living continues to skyrocket while wages stagnate. Relying on these old systems and the false promise of a steady paycheck is no longer a viable strategy. It's a gamble against a stacked deck, and the odds are not in your favor. You must wake up and see the game for what it is before it's too late. With automation poised to eliminate millions of traditional jobs. With artificial intelligence poised to eliminate millions of traditional jobs. With global competition poised to eliminate millions of traditional jobs. What will happen to the people who have built their entire lives on a salary? As the ground shifts beneath their feet, will they be able to adapt, or will they fall? The uncomfortable truth is that the middle class is shrinking. It is in danger of becoming the next poor class. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to continue playing by the old rules and hope for the best? Or will you learn the new rules and build your own path to financial security? Your future depends on your answer. Watch the next video now. The power of compounding. Because if the middle class is becoming the next poor class, compounding might be the ladder out. Beat.